So we are here to pick up my middle teen, Karla. She's 16 and she will be joining me today in looking at some cars. She will be my cameraman, but also it's just more fun to be two on a short road trip. So let's go get her. Hi Karla.
Hi mor.
Ready for a road trip?
Yeah.
So first things first, we need coffee for the trip. So Karla, you are especially good at English, or should I say British?
Well,
are we going?
Yes, of course. Now we've got all our coffees. Finally. Blimey. Bloody hell.
So we just pulled over because I'm going to tell you about the car that we're going to see now, and it actually feels a bit like cheating because this van building project I'm doing with a friend and his family, and we have decided to go for a van and convert it. However, I did kind of fall in love with this old camper van. I don't know what camper van. You know, the things that are already made for camping. Okay, with the box and you know, the bed going out of. Okay, so I'm not that good at explaining. So me and this expert sitting next to me are driving to see this car, and this expert next to me is a very talented veteran car expert. So Karla, can you tell us what we are going to see now? Over to Karla.
Hey y'all. This car we're going to see is like this old veteran car. It's a Ford Transit with the automatic gear. It's from 1978, so it's an old gal. It's really old. It's stationed just like my mama.
What? I'm not that old. So let's hit the road and let's go see her. Oh, look how pretty it is. So let's see how the engine looks. Well, because I don't know, I can show someone later. I don't know what I'm looking at. A lot of wires, some batteries. But I need to look like I know what I'm doing in terms of buying a car. So I'll just stand here and look clever. So let's try and see her inside. Oh, it is a charming car. RV? Is it called RV? I think so. So let's see. Sorry for the unsteady camera. A little kitchen. Oh, you could really do some stuff with this one. I would probably rip a whole bunch of it out and start over. But there's a lot of room in here and a lot of storage. This bathroom was not made for tall people, and I would probably get rid of it if I had to choose. And this place is perfect for a couple of teens. Oh, and down here. Oh, look at those nice dice in the mirror. And down here, extending the kitchen. Perfect. Look at these windows. I love it. 3 windows going out when you turn this handle. That's retro. So down here under the bench is the water tank, but I don't think I would keep the benches and the table. I would make a fixed bed, I think, a fixed tall bed with a lot of storage underneath. So I will check all the corners, also in the cupboard, to see if I can find any water or mold or something like that, to see the condition of the car. I'm not really an expert, but that's what you're supposed to look for. Oh, look at this dashboard. I love this dashboard. That's old and retro and just fun. I really like the look of this. If I were a kid, I could sit up here play with all these buttons and the steering wheel. That's so fun. So it was a really, really charming RV, but it was locked by the Danish Motorstyrelse. I don't know what it's called in English, but we have a lot of rules and regulations here in Denmark, and as it has been imported from Germany, and then later the engine has been replaced with a newer engine. I think it's something like that. He explained it. Then the Danish Motorstyrelse has locked it, so it's not allowed to drive. So I'll have to check what has to be done. Probably perhaps new engine or papers or something to get the car unlocked so it can actually be used. And I don't think I'm up for that. So this one was probably not the one. So I'm back to the van plan. But hey, let's hear what the expert is saying. Over to Karla.
Well, I think they had some downsides. First of all, it did smell kind of weird, and it could indicate that there was something rotten with it. That was also a bit rusty, and it also smelled a bit like smoke. So that's probably also a downside. Also, it was a bit bigger than we expected, and it could probably only drive like 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, which is not very much. So, well, it had a bit downsides, so that's not great.
So, as you might have noticed, this video was in English, and there's a reason for that.
It's because my mom wanna be really, really famous among all the British people, or perhaps also just all of the English people, you know.
So that was the expert, the British expert. I don't know if the American expert will pop up. Probably, who knows? Suddenly she's there when you least expect it. Trashing her mother's age.
Yeah, that's right.
Saying she's ancient.
Really?
I don't know what I've done to deserve this. Anyways, I've chosen to make the videos in English. The videos, ancient again. Vlogs, the vlogs in English.
Oh, bloody hell, Mum.
You should see my team's face. That's actually quite funny. Well, anyways, one of the reasons I'm going English is the global community, van life community, in order to create connections with other van lifers and in the long run perhaps meet up with people around Europe. Also to learn from each other and get some advice if needed. So this was the video this time, and something exciting has happened because I think I might have found my new home. We are going to look at that in the next vlog. So bye guys, remember to like and subscribe and all that. As I have said in this video, you know, it's just like I speak better English when my hands are moving. I don't know what it is. Bye.